Hey everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out a futuristic twist on the digital frame, the Divoom Times Frame. It's a transparent HD display that shows pixel art, photos, clocks, live widgets and more, all while acting as a decor piece. With built-in Wi-Fi, 64GB of storage and the ability to push custom animations and art remotely, this might be more than just a pretty frame. Let's dive in and see how it performs. Of course, if you're not wanting to purchase it for yourself, you will be able to find it at the link in the description. Now let's get right into the unboxing. Here's what you get in the box. Of course, the Divoom Times Frame itself, a USB-C cable for power, a cleaning cloth, and a quick start guide. Right away you notice the frame's minimal aesthetic. The transparent IPS panel gives a floating effect where the content seems to float in space. It doesn't come with a stand that supports horizontal use, so the design is vertical only. There is user manual. The build feels solid for a display unit, and the bezel is slim enough that the visuals dominate your attention. The Times Frame has a sleek, modern form factor. Dimension-wise, it's listed at around 10 by 5.5 by 0.99 inches, so about 25.4 by 14 by 2.5 centimeters. It weighs around 3.4 pounds, including frame parts, per the manual. Because of its transparent display, the effect is very striking. When the screen is off, it looks mostly like glass. When it's on, images appear to float. The frame is designed for vertical orientation only. You can't lay it flat because of how the ports and light element are arranged. The right side houses a rotary knob and some cool buttons. There's also an ambient light strip or halo lighting around the edges, which is adjustable. The bezel is slim and the display panel is multi-layered, featuring tempered glass, transparent IPS and a light guide to deliver the floating 3D illusion. Let's talk features. The display is a 10.1-inch HD transparent IPS display, and the visual clarity is excellent. The transparency effect is impressive in good lighting. Because of how layers and light guides are built, content on the display appears to hover in front of the frame, giving it a nice depth effect. You can swap among over 400 clock faces and show live widgets like weather, calendar, finance, stock tickers, reminders and more. You can upload your own photos and videos. The frame has 64GB of storage, which should be enough for 700,000 photos or about 6,000 minutes of video. In layman's terms, you won't be running out. Loading large images is smooth, though extremely heavy video files may take momentary processing. It uses Wi-Fi to communicate with the app, and the Divoom app allows you to pick from a huge community of pixel art and clock designs, or upload your own. The frame also includes RGB lighting and side light bars that can pulse or sync with your motion and music. It adds good flair, especially in darker rooms. Now let's go a little bit more in detail about the software. It's available on both iOS and Android, and it's basically your control center. From the app you can upload photos and videos, browse and install clock faces, widgets, pixel art, customize transitions and light effects, and update firmware for the frame. The UI is intuitive and there's no subscription fee. Once you own it, all content and updates via the app are free. The Divoom Times Frame is more than just a picture frame. It's a living art display, smart dashboard, and conversation starter all in one. It's not perfect, it's vertical only, needs good lighting, large video handling can be a bit slow, but as a centerpiece on your desk or wall, it's a visual delight and highly functional. And that about does it for today's review. Thanks for watching, check it out at the link in the description, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our next upload. And until then, bye!